I want to talk today about delivery, the content you deliver, the product you deliver. So we're going to talk about that because I had one of my worst experiences in a hotel just the other day. I want to come out here to the park though because I wanted to over deliver for you. This is an incredible sight. I don't know if you can see that well, but this is part of my running off and around the lake. This is one leg of it. I come around right at the bottom of that lake and truck around there. So we're going to give it a few more minutes for some other people to come on. If you have other questions today, let me know. And we'll see how it goes. Never tried it out here live, so we'll see how it goes. I just thought I'd go for a walk, get out here. A little bit chilly on the lake, by the way. It's a little bit of a wind, and you probably can hear that. And so, but let me know if you have any questions that you need answered today. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. But today I wanted to talk about what you deliver and how you deliver it in your businesses today. So, be quiet a little bit. You can listen to the geese. I don't know if you can hear that or not. There's nobody out here at the moment today, except for a couple of youngins that are on the swings with their mom. But other than that, it's beautiful out here. A little bit of fog. Oh, what a beautiful lake it is. This is our little lake here, our little kept secret. Looks like we have a few people coming on here. It tells me my connection is weak. We're going to see how long this goes. If anything, it could be just a beautiful view for you for a while. Anyway, I thought I'd take a chance and come out here. I want to try to over-deliver on my content today and see if there was anything. Just let you in on my little slice of the world here, and go from there. Yeah, it's beautiful over here, especially when you're running around the lake. I'm so blessed to be able to live right around here, and you can just jump on the bike path. There's a bike path. Otherwise, there's just a few roads, little streets. I circle around one part of the lake, but after that is just you and nature when you're out there. Anyway, I guess I'm going to just break into this, and if you have questions, feel free to put it in there, and hopefully my signal isn't too weak. Keeps kind of going in and out. But so I want to tell you about teaching in a city, and I was at a hotel, and I guess my standard for the hotel, based on the name and the reputation that it supposedly has, was higher than what they could deliver. I had to teach a class. I use a PowerPoint. So when you train your team, you're going to be successful. You're going to have an awesome business. You're going to, whatever it is, you're going to have, it's going to be successful. And when you're successful, you have to learn to delegate. And part of delegation is training. You need to train your people and let them know this is the standard. The standard is up here, and we want to over-deliver it. We want to hit them way up here. Beyond the screen. I should go lower. Way up here. You want to over-deliver. So whatever you can give them, set that expectation, but make sure that you go over that level, because that's how your clients are going to rave about you. That's how they're going to tell all their friends are going to tell people. I mean, that's really your advertising. You won't have to advertise as much. You won't have to spend money on Facebook and that, because these people are going to give you rave reviews. Even if you have to spend money, you're going to spend money on top of that, and then you're going to have more and more rave reviews out there about your product. So whatever it is that you're selling, you're going to be hitting those numbers way faster because of just over delivery. I'll give you a great example for retail. Zappos. If you ever bought any shoes or anything from Zappos, I love them. I rave about them because they over deliver. I'll have the shoes within a day or two. Sometimes the very next day I get them, I try them on. If I don't like them, I send them back. Boom, boom, boom. The delivery is just awesome. So I'm always blown away by that. Another one is if you belong to Amazon Prime. I get nothing for this, so I'm just on the record. But I have Amazon Prime. I'm blown away usually. I would say 90% of the time I'm blown away by the delivery of it. So you order a product, you go online, you order the product, and bam, it's there the next day. It always over deliver from what you set as your standard. If I'm going to put on a webinar or a course, I'm going to tell them that this is what they get. And when I get on and I'm doing that webinar, if I say it's only going to be an hour, we're going to be on there for an hour, I'm going to give you all this content, I'm probably going to be on there for an hour and 10 minutes, hour and 20 minutes, because all of a sudden when you get in the zone, it's like I just want to give information, give you techniques, I want to give you things to raise up your success. And so that's like me coming out here. I was thinking, what do I want to do? How can I over deliver today? I can either go stay in my little studio that I have, or I can go out here and show you this beautiful scene. It's foggy today. It's a little quiet out here. It's a little moist and that, but it's awesome. It's just such a beautiful scene. And I want to share this part with you of what I do. I get to run this. I get to run around the lake, and even if it's beautiful like this, it's quiet like this, a lot of times I might have music going. A lot of times I just take that music off and I just enjoy the solitude. It's just so beautiful out here. So I want to over deliver on the scene where I'm at. So that's really the biggest thing I wanted to say today is, whatever if it's a service, make sure that whatever you're setting, setting for the bar, make sure that you're over delivering on that. If it's a widget, that's a great example of this is for some kind of product or widget. A great example is when you see the ads, buy this dust cloth, it's a miracle dust cloth, go buy it, and then all of a sudden at the end they go, but if you order in the next 15 minutes, you're gonna get 2 for the same price. Well, they over delivered right away. Now you're like, oh, I can't resist to have 2. I love it. They're giving me 2 of them for the same price. Boy, if I would have ordered 30 seconds ago, I wouldn't have got 2. You probably would have, but you know, it's an added bonus, and so you get that. So as a widget goes, it could be that you're getting you're only giving them one, or it could be that you're just over delivering. You know, it could be that it could be that you're getting it to them faster than what their expectations are. It could be that you're you know, if you say that I'll put it in the mail today, or I'll get it out to you today, and bam, they get it the next day, they're going to be like, wow, this was so great. I got it the very next day. I love it. It's, you know, all of a sudden it just ramps up what their effect is going to be. What they're you know, and people are thankful for that. I you know, you get excited, especially if you order something. I'll order something online, and bam, it's there the next day. It's as satisfying as going to a store and buying it, if I get it right away, because I was enthused about it, I ordered it, and I got it. So over deliver when you get that product. If you're selling a product, or if you're just selling a service, over deliver on the service. Service is the easiest one to do that with. If you're just joining us, I was just talking at the beginning of this video. You might go back, and I don't want to bore you with the story, but I had a really bad experience at a hotel in the beginning part of this week while I was traveling, and I'm still blown away, and I have mixed feelings, because people are like, oh, you got to contact the manager. Well, it was the manager that told me this. So me contacting the manager isn't going to do any good. And bear in mind, I don't book these things myself. I use a service to schedule, you know, the room and things of that sort, and even my hotel and that. I use a service that way. So I don't, it's not me doing it. So otherwise maybe I should be doing this, but it's like some of these things you have to delegate out. And 99% of the time, it exceeds my expectations. But for some reason, this one just fell short. I've never been with a staff that kept continually saying, no, I can't do that. No. From a simple thing as an extension cord. Do you have an extension cord? There's not one in the room. No. And eventually I got one, but I had to go through a series of people and that to get to that point. So over deliver when you're out there, when you're doing your business. It takes a lot of effort to get that client, and we do ads, we do all kinds of marketing, and the marketing costs money. So you're paying out money to get that client. Why would you not want to over deliver? Because then they're a client for life. They're going to go, when's your next webinar? When is your next what else can you do for me? You know, if it's a service that you do, maybe it's that. Maybe it's just that you over deliver on your service. It doesn't matter if you're a lawyer, if you're a dentist, if you're, you know, it's whatever their expectation is, and over delivering on that. So make sure that you do that. That's really the main thing. It just and yes is so easy. It's so much easier to say yes. Let me see what I can do, or let me find someone that can do that for you. It's so much easier to do that than it is to go no. And I'm sure the look on my face was just kind of like, what? Because I'm so the opposite person. If I saw you struggling with, I will carry your groceries to the car, just on a personal level, because I don't understand why a person wouldn't. It's the easiest thing. It's the most common thing, is helping someone, helping out another person. Wow. I don't think I can zoom in on this, but there's just a whole bunch of geese hanging out in the lake over there, and it's just beautiful. Anyway, I'm blown away by that. Yeah, this is a beautiful place out here. If you have hit me with some comments after this is posted, or I see a few people around here. Hit me with some comments as we go along too, of ways that you help people, as ways as what you do to go the extra mile. It's so much easier to do it. And I don't. Hi, Courtney. Thanks for coming on. But I was really blown away of the lack of customer service, client service. It's just so easy to do, and it wasn't anything even within the person's wheelhouse that was not possible. So I'm kind of blown away when people just kind of say no and can't deliver. But as you are running your own businesses, as you're starting your own businesses, think of that right away. Set the bar at a certain level, and knowing that you can over deliver on that. If it's making one more phone call for that person, or answering one more email. I know I had a coach at one time that said, limit how many emails a client can, if you have a coaching client, limit how many emails they can give you per week, because they're just gonna, they're gonna eat you up on emails, and you're gonna spend so much time, and then pretty soon you're gonna be not, able to do it, or it's just gonna eat up so much of your time of working your business. And I'm blown away by that. Yeah, there could be some. What does it take to answer an email? What does it take to watch someone's video and just say, hey, way to go? What does it take to do those things? Got a little water on me there. It doesn't take any. It takes a few minutes at the very most. If you're a bad typer like I am, I can't type. Most of the time I answer it on my phone. That's what I'm filming this with, my smartphone. Most of the time I'm on there, and I'm fumbling around with two thumbs. So that may take me the longest, but why not? Why not over deliver on it? Why not give them 5 minutes of your time and say, yeah, hey, that was a great video. Use that one for clients. If there's anything else I can help you with. Why? It's a service. So why would I not do that? I guess that's really all I had for today. I don't know if you had any other questions at all, but yeah, go out there and just over deliver in your businesses today. Whatever it is, even if it's going out and say you don't have any clients yet. Yeah, you can't shut me up, can you? Even if you don't have any clients yet, go out there and just shake some hands. Meet some people. What does that get you? You have nothing to lose on that. So go out there and just meet, flip them your card if you have a business card. If not, write on the back of a piece, hey, check out my website, whatever it is. Or if you're just playing around with starting a business, why not throw some ideas? Hey, I'm thinking about starting a business and making this widget. Would you buy it? Would you buy something like that? Or I'm thinking about starting a cleaning business. Whatever it is, go and just talk to some people. If you talk to some people, and then, hey, I probably wouldn't buy that, but you know what? My aunt does that already. Oh, great. What's her name? Would she mind talking to me about it? Why, if you can talk to somebody that already has that type of business, and they tell you what not to do in the beginning, because we've all made mistakes. Most of the time it's procrastination. I gotta wait till I get a website. Now I gotta wait till I have a Facebook page. I don't know how to do Facebook. How do I do, or whatever it is. We try to procrastinate because we're afraid. The fear kind of sets in and that. So maybe it's just that you meet with someone that already has that business, but talk to people. If you're starting a business, that's the easiest thing to do, is go and talk to some people and just ask them, what if you could start this all over again, if you're You're successful now, but if you started all over again, what would you do differently? That would just act as a catalyst and probably, what mistakes did you make? Or if they didn't make any mistakes, bam, how did you do that? In what order did you do it? Get those things down. And it could be different. They may have started 20 years ago and there was no internet or something like that. And now you're thinking, well, now I can just advertise on Facebook and get an audience that way, or get clients that way. Even if you're a hairstylist, you can easily start posting pictures, or do a separate Facebook page that has clients' pictures on it. Hey, I did this, check this out, and you'll probably find that you'll build up your own clientele that way. I mean, if that's what you want to do. Anyway, I'll stop talking. I could talk all day. So, bottom line, over deliver. Whatever you do, over deliver it. Even if it's in your own life. If you're whatever it is, be on time, or be 15 minutes early. Wow, you're 15 minutes early to an appointment, or picking somebody up, or do it, whatever it is. Put your phone down and focus in on the other person. Just give them more, over deliver on what you can do for them at that moment in time. But I'll stop talking. I'll give you a few moments alone with the lake. Anyway, so I'll be back here on Facebook Live. And I think I have worked out the whole internet thing. So we may have a few polished shows within there too. Plenty of good stuff in the weeks ahead. And but we should be back next Tuesday at 6:30 Central Time, that is. So come back to Facebook Live and let's make some breakthrough success for entrepreneurs this week. So go out and make it a great